And then I'm using two screens, so I just want to make sure that are you guys able to see the video right now?
Yes.
No?
No, just the screen.
Just the screen.
Oh, there's a screen. Then you know what, dude? I'm gonna go off this since we're all on Zoom and we're all see then what I'm seeing. All right, cool. Got it. And all right, how about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so just starting with this, I'm gonna talk a little fast, guys, because I got to leave at 11. But so I got 45 minutes and I got a lot to cover. So, but you guys are recording this, so we're gonna go quickly. Okay.
Awesome.
Right. So who's ever holding it open, it's definitely important to have two people there because it's the property's so big that when somebody comes there, it's good for to be answering questions, helping, but then another person comes in and you won't know it, right? So there's a gate right here that I left a Joe Velasco open house sign there. You don't have to use my signs, you guys use your own, but if you want to use that one just to hold the gate open, feel free. Okay. So
Okay.
so it's right there. And then the property, if you guys can see my arrow.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So this is the outline of the lot. Okay. And then it's exactly 2.96 acres. Why that's important for you guys to know that it's 2.96 acres, because in the city of Morgan Hill, just every neighborhood is different, as you guys know, the same thing with San Jose, et cetera, right? But in this particular area, it's a 1 acre minimum for a subdivision. Okay. So you subdivide this, you can subdivide it by 1 acre. You can subdivide it by 1 acre. So you can actually get 3 acres here. Okay, now you're like, well, Joe, it's only 2.96. How can you get 3? Okay, well, you can get 1 for sure. However, why you can get 3 is because my client, the seller, has an interest on this land over here. So really wanted to subdivide and get the extra 0.4, which isn't much, right? It's just a little bit. This neighbor here, she has an agreement. Well, they'll sell her the variance. Now, the price, would have to be above list price for that to happen, because then she has to negotiate with between us. Is not like, you don't want to give all that detail to the buyer, but they're really good friends over here. And they told her, hey, no problem, we'll work something out that's fair, and they'll give them the variance that they need to be able to get 3 parcels. Now, 1 acre parcels in Morgan Hill without nothing are about $1 million. Okay, so here's where it gets really creative. There's a lot of opportunity with this property. So you can look at it multiple ways, and on top of being a really cool property, you can look at it where, again, I want you guys to see this outline. You see the outline of the lot?
Yeah.
Okay, this is 1 corral, 2 corrals. There's another corral here, another corral here. But you can literally, right where this line is, right here, you could literally, oops, let me turn that off. You could literally, right here, would literally be about 1 acre, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And own from here all the way to there, and have 2 acres still, right? Have 2 acres still, and you can sell the front acre for $1 million. Okay, and now you're in Morgan Hill for $2 million. And to subdivide, and I'm talking about, not pulling this number out of the sky, but to subdivide, it would cost roughly about $75,000. Okay, plus the fee of maybe about, I don't know, $7,000 or $8,000. But it would cost someone about $75,000 to subdivide it, and they could be all in Morgan Hill, own a beautiful property that's $2 million. Be in for $2 million, right? And have 2 acres, have a beautiful house with an ADU, a barn, and all this property. It's basically from here to here. From about right here where they can have to about back here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, it's also perfectly situated to be a 3 acre subdivision. And what I want you guys to see and kind of realize is that a lot of times people aesthetically, they don't really see big picture, or they need someone to kind of open their eyes a little bit. And what I mean by that is, do you see this lane right here? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a road?
A lot of people think, oh, well, shoot, that's really not big enough. Look how much room you have. It's just grass over here. There's a big lane. You see it?
Can you make a road all the way by the fence?
Yeah. So let me show you now. Okay. Oops.
Hmm.
15975. You guys know what a flag lot is, right? Or no? If you don't know, just tell me you don't know.
What was it?
A flag lot.
No, go ahead. You can fill us in.
You know, a flag is like this, though. Right? The shape?
Yeah.
Right.
The flag. Okay.
Yeah.
Flag lot. Okay.
Now, you're looking, you guys focus your eyes over here. Okay. Can you guys see right here?
Yeah.
So I named this neighborhood right here after my daughter. It's called Bella Estates. Do you see it right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Union. And this is Blossom Hill. You guys know where this is at, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I bought this acre. It's 1 acre. I bought it back in 2016. It was a little meth head house right here. It was a tiny little house that you couldn't see. When you come up to Union this way and you make a left to go to Los Gatos. Okay. So then I basically ran a lane down the middle, call it Paula, Colorado, and I put 3 houses there. Now there's 3 homes there. I personally did it. Okay. I'm trying to show you and get you to visualize how you can have 3 homes on that lot. Did that make sense to you guys?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
15975 because it requires a sit down with a potential buyer so you can explain to them the value. Got it? Okay.
Perfect.
Which if I and you know, when I saw this 1 acre, I got really excited because there was already 3 houses over here. So it was really easy for me to get it subdivided
Just mirror
with
it.
the city of Palo Alto and then just create a lane down the middle, right? This is actually while I was in construction. You see that house is there, right?
Right.
And then the city.
So this lane is dedicated for these 3 houses, right?
Correct. Yeah. It's a new street called Paula, Colorado. Right. So you can name it, you know, Wesley Court or
Tag.
Dell 1 Court, whatever you want.
That one.
Like, you need to change your username.
You can change it whatever you want. I created a street. Does that make sense to you guys now? You guys getting it?
Yeah.
And I did it with 1 acre. There's 3 acres there. So you can imagine the possibilities. And people got crazy over 10,000 square foot lots. This one has a little bit of a story. See the sidewalk right here?
Yeah.
Okay. The city made me pay for a whole freaking sidewalk all the way down. It was really annoying, white in the street, and pay for 3 stoplights. You know, it was horrible, but there, you know, it's flat land. You don't need to pay for any stoplights. It's a street. You know, so again, just wanted to kind of bring that to your guys' attention so you guys understand what's possible there. Okay.
And let me emphasize the fact that if someone can name the road by their house, it's an emotional thing to sell. You don't hear that every day when you go tour houses.
Oops, I got the wrong one. So I don't have my glasses on. I'm getting old. Okay, so maps. And I showed you that so you guys can, again, we're visualizing here. And I want you guys to see and understand what I'm looking at, okay? Now, can you guys still see this?
Yes.
Okay. This is Yagas Road, right? Do you see the line right there where the lot is in that?
Right.
So it would be running a lane, just like this lane. You see this lane?
Right.
You can call it again, whatever you want, right? Westbrook Realty Road. All right, so you can, you know, chop off 3 properties there. Well, now I'm going to put the layer so you guys see it. Here with us, Take a Chance Ranch.
Yep.
Here, do you see the lane right there?
Yeah.
So you could actually, again, it'd be very, very easy. Look how these houses, when you look at it big picture, look how much land it is. It's beautiful.
Right.
For Are you guys?
Hey, Joe,
yeah.
it looks like there's a structure right here. Is there enough space to go behind the structure to make that lane go all the way?
Yeah, let's look at the
I
video.
think she's talking about born.
Talking about the morning. Yeah, there's enough. We go now to the property. Okay. So most recently, and I'll answer your question. Most recently, it was listed before with Bill Lister, but Joe sells them, right? So didn't get that joke. All right. So I painted it white to make it look like a modern farmhouse, right? So the paint is brand new. The house itself is really nice. We're gonna go through the video right now. Okay. You asked me if there's a lane. Yeah, there is a barn there. You would have to lose the barn,
Yeah.
but only if you wanted to. You don't have to, and I can explain that part too. So if somebody just wanted to keep it as 1 acre, you
2 and 1. Yeah.
then 2 and 1. But yeah, you would have to, and it's a, and you would be happy to get rid of that. But the cool thing here that if you want somebody, if somebody wants to buy this and live for free, you can do it too, because you can get rid of this barn. Okay, you can get rid of this barn, and you have 1 acre here, 1 acre here, sell this acre back here, and this acre back here. You can sell this for 1 million and 1 million. Now you're all in Morgan Hill for $1 million, and you have 1 acre, and you have a beautiful like 2,600 square foot home. Make sense?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do that, right? You could be all in Morgan Hill, and this is a really nice area of Morgan Hill. It's kind of unusual because there's very few ranches left that are like so close to the city. From here to this ranch, it takes like 30 minutes because it's not in the boondocks. It's right in town. It takes 7 minutes to get downtown. And this is like 8 blocks. I know you guys don't know where I live, but it's 8 blocks from my house. And it's also, you know, the quarterback that just got traded to the Cowboys. It's next to Trey Lance's house. So Trey Lance bought a house next door. And then, you know, last year he got hurt. And then he, you know, you guys know the story from there. You know, Purdy's not the quarterback, and he put his house up for sale. He put his house up for sale last week. You guys, there was a lot of traffic over there last week at his house, and I'll show you his house as well. But you can piggyback. It's off Yagas. His house is literally off Yagas. It's you go up 3 blocks and you hang a right, okay, and it's on for 2.8. And it's not, you know, it's not what this house is. This is a lot better, but it's kind of cool that, you know, you can little conversation piece, right? Now, if you wanted to live for free, you know, what you could do is, you know, and I'm talking from experience, you could break this acre off, right? You could break this acre off. And before you do so, you could build a house here for, let's say, kind of like what I did at Benvenue, build a nice, you know, do like a modern farmhouse. It would cost you 1.5, you know, to do it. And then you can sell it for 4 million. You know, you're going to make, what are you going to make? Like $2.5 million. So you're going to be living back there for 500,000. You could have 2 acres for 500,000. Did you guys see how I did that?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to re-explain it, or you guys are good?
No, you're good. Good. I like it.
So again, you know, you get a house built here, the house here, you pay 3 million for this property. It's going to cost $1.5 million to build a new house. And then you're going to sell that house for probably like about 4.5. That's what something like that would sell for in Morgan Hill, 1 acre modern farmhouse. So you're going to have 4.5 minus 1.5, 3 million. Yeah, you're living for free, right? So now you own 2 acres for free. You're going to make between 2.5 and $3 million. Okay. Here's the house. You guys probably saw the video already. I won't, you know, bore you with it, but we got a really cool celebrity that's on there. My little girl.
Oh, that is
I can't
awesome.
wait with my little guy.
Joey, let's go look at the new kitchen. Come on, let's go. Look, they haven't even renovated an office for us. Oh, my goodness.
This is genius. They make the house look bigger too.
That's true.
So a master bedroom downstairs, which is cool, and then the doors lead out, you know, and this property has a private backyard too. That's the one that's right dead center of the 3 acres.
Awesome.
I see.
Oh, Leslie yesterday, though, we could get it, and he's gonna live in 1 acre. I'm in the other. That's
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then we just built the other house and we're living for free. There we go.
when it's gonna be. But
Laundry room's downstairs. The master bedroom goes right outside to the, looking at the barn ADU.
How long did it take you from breaking ground?
Look out.
No, this one. From the breaking ground.
This isn't my development, bro.
Oh, it's not?
No, client owns it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's got
I
the
thought you
listing.
built it.
No. Okay, that part I wanted to show you guys, okay? So you guys got an idea where we're at location here?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people have told us, you know, when we were off market, oh, well, you don't have a garage. We do. The barn could be the garage if somebody wants to, or it could be the ADU. But what I did is I rendered where you can put a garage, then I threw in the video. Okay, here it is. Make sense? You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a house, so I rendered this,
Gotcha.
right? And I made it with really high ceilings so it matches the house, but it would be a loft. I mean, somebody could have like a 6-car tandem, you know, you could put six cars in if you want to, because this is the private backyard of the house. What's not here on the rendering that they missed was the sliding glass doors.
Mhm.
Okay, they missed on the render, right? Look, go so quick though. See where they come out of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
So it'll be detached garage, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could make attached if you wanted to. I just showed detached because I think detached is better in my opinion, just because you know, it's gonna cover the patio doors there. And this is a private backyard right now where they're at. See?
Got it.
Right.
So that's where the garage would go. Yeah, okay, I got it.
That's the backyard of the private house, right?
Are they twins, Joe?
No, everybody thinks they are. She just goes to my daughter's private school and they take horse lessons together.
I was literally
Ah.
thinking that.
I'm
Like, only
they
one's your daughter?
look almost the same.
I know.
Got some explaining to do.
They act like twins, they're super cute. Okay, this is the ADU, you guys. Okay, well, you're, oh shit. What the hell I do there? Sorry, I got excited. See?
Swipe 3 fingers.
Like that.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel like that was your fault, Vladimir.
That's right.
Oh, I wanted to go back to that. Okay. So hold on, I want to show them something. So it's you two that's gonna be there. I want to show you something. So this right here, you guys, don't lock because I lost the key and the owner don't know. Don't lock these doors, the ones in here. So this goes. I got to get a key made, but just don't lock it, and it's totally fine because of the gate. Okay. And
This is
then
the barn?
yeah, it's the barn, but I'm gonna explain to you after what it is. But she uses the lady that owned this, and you guys should look at the website because it's still up. It's called Take a Chance Ranch. She goes to my daughter's private school. And what she did there, and I'll tell you guys right now, is a lot of cops that get like, they have mental issues from all the shit they see and stuff, and or like, you go to the Gulf War or whatever, you come back all mentally messed up. Horses, like that movie Avatar, you know how they connect to the tail and you become one with that avatar. Well,
Yeah.
about horses are, they bring therapy to humans, and this is a therapy ranch for Take a Chance Ranch is a psychologist that owned it, and she made a great living off of these horses and treated police officers, alcoholism, depression, and it's pretty amazing how these horses are, and I'll tell you my experience being in Yellowstone this last summer. I don't want to be act like I'm an expert, but I did feel one with the horse after like 1 week of riding 2.5 hours in the morning and 2.5 hours at night, because it's your same horse. After a while, like, man, you feel like they have your feelings, or they know how you're feeling. It's can't really explain it, but it's freaking magical how it is. And this is when you guys go to the ranch, you're gonna see it has a spa like feel to it. It's not like country bumpkin kind of thing, because the ADU is set up as a psychologist's office with your horse. You're gonna see the back here where she will give her sessions, and you're gonna see back here where it's very zen with a rock garden, okay, where the girls go. So you're gonna say, what the hell was this? But it'll start making sense to you guys.
Okay. Is it vacant right now?
Well, vacant. Feel free to go.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So this is the ADU, and and it's set up where, again, if somebody doesn't care for the ADU and they want to park their cars inside, they can. And it's when you shut this down, there's air conditioning in there, full on air conditioning, full on heat. Okay, see it? I just gave you guys a little glimpse. They should have done a little bit better, but
You can have a showroom style garage here
it's
for nice
really-
cars.
Yeah, you could. It's really nice. That's the door over there to the left, Craig, that I was going to tell you not to lock, but it's a really nice ADU. There's gas, there's everything in there. That's the bathroom. And then that door to the left right there, like watch where the girls walk through. See that door? That door to the left, there's gonna be a couch, but that's where the horse stables are. And then it surprised my daughters, I brought their horses from their equestrian ranch there.
Hmm.
So that little area right there where is where she would basically sit down with with her patients, and give them therapy.
Do we wear our cowboy hats too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So it goes way deep back there. Yeah, I'm going on time. 10:34. Yeah, we're good. When you sit there, it's really cool because it has really beautiful views. The camera didn't capture it. They forgot to capture it, but it's going to kind of go back with the drone. And again, it makes it really special because downtown is, yeah, man. Oh, what's up? All right.
I like it.
Let me stop sharing here. All right, I think I stopped sharing. So a little bit about a lot of it that you guys should know. So I'm gonna give you the full story. How I met this lady is her kids and our kids go to the same private school. She has one kid up up the street in Oakwood Private School, and my daughter, she's really into horses, and we were remodeling our house. I have like a half acre. I don't have any horses, but she wanted to have a cowboy birthday party, right? So Daddy wants to make it happen for her, and we remembered that our client had a ranch called Take a Chance Ranch. Okay, and we're not country bumpkins by any means. We just try to act like we are, right? Whatever we need to be for the day, right? But my daughter is, and she totally loves horses. So we started looking at what venue could we rent, like what could we rent to be able to have like this pony party for my kid, because you know, I go, hey, honey, how about if I bring a little pony to the house and we do little pony rides? And she's like, oh, daddy, I want horses. I don't know ponies. Right? I'm like, shit, all right. Because you know, you can get a little pony trailer and go in your driveway and shit, but then,
Yeah.
you know, right? So I had to go big pimping time, you know, so I started looking around and then I found this place in Gilroy, right? And you could basically rent it for a party, right? So I called them up. I'm like, probably like $2,000, $1,500. Not fucking expensive, right? Well, shit, it was like $4,500 for 4 hours, and then you have to buy. It's 10% upcharge, and you can only go through their DJ, their food, their musician, their guitarist.
Oh man.
Like get any, and then I'm like, and my daughter, you know, give me the puppy eyes and the cute walk. Fucking, I had to do it, right? I'm like, this $6,000. No, sorry, we're booked for the next 6 months.
Oh man.
God.
Like, and there's no others. You would think out in Morgan Hill or in Gilroy or in San Martin, I could find something.
Right.
That's important that you understand that because the opportunity, okay? There's no others, right? So then I'm, what the fuck are we gonna do, right? But I did have an awesome party. You can see it on my Facebook, but it, you know, I had to come up with another thing. So then I'm like, hey, Dee, I'm like, do you remember that lady Beth? I'm like, I remember she has a ranch, and we have a friend that went there, and they told me it was the most amazing experience. That it's really beautiful and luxurious, and she's like, oh, that's right. She's like, you know, I took Jolene when she was 5 years old. Our daughter turned 8 last year. And she's like, yeah, I took Jolene there. I'm going to call her. Right. So we call her Beth, you know, and Beth is like, hey, yeah, you know, I'll totally let you guys do it. And, you know, we're not even asking her, help, give us a discount or anything. But she's like, yeah, so normally, you know, if I do that, you know, I have these really beautiful horses here, but, you know, I don't allow, you know, alcohol on the property. And she started telling us all her rules. And and we were gonna have one of those what those bulls, those mechanical bulls. We had a mechanical bull that we were gonna bring over with a big old, you know, where you can throw the kids off and they land on the soft whatever, right? So we were gonna, you know, just kind of set a few things up. And so, well, you know, I do charge $3,200 for, you know, for 4 hours. Yeah, I'm booked out for 4 months. I'm like, oh shit, right? So couldn't, you know, and couldn't do it, right? We couldn't do it. So I do got a great story, but I have to tell you guys later what I did with my kid. But bottom line, the reason I'm telling you is like, fuck, I'm a baller in a budget. Why don't we have 4 of these a month and pay for our mortgage payment? $16,000.
Right.
That's a shitload of money. Okay.
Right.
I also listed the Castillo winery, and I had that listed for 12 million. Have you guys ever seen that one in Morgan Hill?
I don't think I've seen that one.
All right, the Castillo winery is a big ass castle, you know, which is actually proper with the name, because Castillo in Spanish means castle, right? And you guys see my screen, right? Shit, man,
Yeah.
I got all kinds of things open here. Castillo winery. All right, this one. Okay.
Wow.
Sweet.
So I listed this for 12 million bucks, and I got a fast, quick story. You guys ever see that movie Notebook?
Yes.
Yes.
Great movie.
Around with your girlfriend, boyfriend. Anyways, husband. This property, it's really, really pretty because it has that Notebook story, and it has a, you know, a man-made pond. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Remember when he's on the canoe and he's like, what do you want? You know, it has that type of look and feel, this property. And these folks here, they made their money from, you know, their stop sharing. Okay. Mr. Castillo, and the property's on the market, you know, should have stayed with me because I had a buyer. They just changed their mind. But never the case. When I had that property listed, it was nonstop of people that wanted to use it for a wedding venue. They were booked out for 2.5 years, and they charged $12,000 on Friday, $16,000 on Saturday. Okay, Close the Chance, which is out there, and all the wineries out there. Good luck if you're trying to get married and have a wedding at any of these places. Yeah, they're booked out for the next 2 years. Okay, and you know, my friend, my wife's girlfriends got married. And wanted to have her bachelorette there. She had to do it like on a Thursday wine party and it's $8,000 for 4 hours. I had Facebook calling, LinkedIn calling. I had a bunch of different companies calling because they want to have retreats there when I had it listed. And my clients just use it as a platform, the Castillos. Okay. They just use it as a platform for business. And I'll tell you that platform. How I met them wasn't because I'm a country bumpkin from Morgan Hill, it's because I was selling a property in Atherton, and Mr. Castillo, what he specializes is in creating the most beautiful backyards of existence. His job minimum requirement's $1 million per backyard. Most of the backyards that he does are between $2.5 and $3 million. And if you go to the Castillo Winery, it's on 10 acres, and every square inch of that property is manicured, landscape. It's beautiful. It looks like the Notebook story there. Okay. So what's really cool about it is that, yes, they could make money from, they can make money from the events. They can make money from having events there, but they really didn't because it's their home. They do have events there, and we can get into that later on. They do have events there, but what they did is they're real sociable people. They would only have the winery open Friday and Saturday and Sunday for like 4 hours. And they had the most interesting people that would come there, and they would, buy their wine and hang out. But that's what sold all the backyards in Atherton, Palo Alto, Los Altos, because they would see their place and say, wow, who did, who's your landscape architect? Who's this? Who's that? And it was basically, it's him, it's been him, right? So that really launched the guy's career, and he has work for the next 7 years. Like, even if you wanted him to do your backyard, well, you got a 7-year wait, buddy. I mean, they're just amazing backyards that he does. So, it's a cool thing going back to Take a Chance Ranch, because, it could be a platform too, right? It could be a platform for not just, hey, you live there. It's also on the wine trail. You could have that, I mean, I'm giving you guys a lot of ideas for the entrepreneurial spirit, but there's a reason, I don't want like folks walking in here telling them all these business ideas when they're just looking for a home with their kid to hold their hand and buy a horse, right? But
Right.
What's possible there, right? You could put you could put a vineyard there, and now it's on the wine trail, and you're selling wine, right? And you have the great ADU that could be, the area where you kind of hang out, put some wine barrels up, and have a great time, right? You could subdivide it. It could be that Take a Chance Ranch. It's like a Subway. And what I mean by that, it's a franchise. You can get a hold of my seller, and she'll tell you what to do, because there's all these Take a Chance Ranch network throughout the United States that specialize with psychology with horses. Okay, so it's already set up for that. She does very well. Single lady, did very, very well. She moved up to upstate New York and bought 900 acres. Hold on one second. Hey Danielle, I'm on a Zoom call, hun. Okay. All right. So, anyways, she, let me tell this person. Yes. Okay. So, it's perfectly set up to be a venue of your choice. It's perfectly set up where, hey, you don't have to knock the house down to subdivide it. You can save the house, which is freaking phenomenal, right? You could be all in for $1 million. You could be all in for no money. You could build Westbrook Realty in the front, have all your workers working in the back. There's just everything and anything that you can do. It's sky's the limit, right? What I do, what we did last week, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because Lex and I, as you guys know, we own Impact Mail, and we send out a gang of invites. We send 9,000 invites, and a lot of them got there on Friday, but some of them on Saturday. And then a lot of people have been calling me on Monday that are going to come over. So I send out 9,000 invites to the nearest homeowners. You guys take advantage of that. And on that, it was a handwritten one, just like the ones you guys saw that we sent. And it talks about a lot of the opportunities that I just mentioned to you guys. Okay. In the ADU, I left probably about, 150 hot dogs. Okay. So, and I left the hot dog machine. The hot dog machine is the one, the hot dog machines at Costco that have the rollers. All you guys need to do is get there a little bit early. There's a little bit of soap there, but bring some soap just in case, and paper towels. Just clean it. I left black gloves, and then somebody should be in the ADU. Somebody should be at the house. Take turns, unless you guys have a lender with you. Throw those hot dogs on the grill. There's chips. All you guys need to do is bring ice and more water. But I left Cokes there, 7-Up. There's a big bucket full. Get there, even if you guys want to go check it out today so you can see it. And it's a good way to keep talking to people and keep them at that ADU, because that's what me, Eddie, and Danielle did last week, and we got 2 listing leads out of it and 3 buyer leads. Okay, so the ADU, you'll see it. It's on top of the bar. It's a really cool hot dog machine. It has a plastic there, and then we have the black gloves where you just put them on, but there's soap there to to wash your hands. And I think they're turkey and vegetarian dogs, and they're all in that refrigerator. We bought a gang of them. They're just there with the gang of chips. Again, all you need is water and ice, but it's a great way to talk to them. Those renderings that we talked about for the garage, they're in the kitchen of the main house. And we did poster boards like this, okay, that have a little backing like this. So they're in the kitchen, so you guys could we gotta talk about this again. Believe it or not, I'm still working on it. Sorry.
Wesley. And Tag.
And I got
Yeah, crazy.
I like how that worked.
Quick side note, did we ever heard from the guy?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, he keeps calling me at wanting to know what we're gonna do.
we talked about that too. So I have someone that wants to go walk the land and talk to him, and there's some financials that we need to kind of square away because we'll maybe we can have a meeting on that on Tuesday.
Okay.
So
Hey, can we get copies of those invites that you sent out or flyers that you sent out?
okay, we'll send a little.
Maybe a soft copy could be mailed or something, emailed.
One second. Can you guys see my screen?
No. There we go.
Yeah, 10 more minutes and I gotta bounce. Okay. This is what hit all the neighbors. So it says, welcome to this extraordinary estate, a mere 6-minute drive to the vibrant downtown shops and restaurants. Once celebrated as Take a Chance Ranch, a cherished haven for equine therapy. This property comes with fascinating history and sprawling grounds that hold incredible potential. Entrepreneurs will be thrilled by the unique possibility it offers, including the opportunity to event hosting in this captivating setting. Additionally, with the potential for lot splitting development, this property represents an even more promising investment where the horizon for possibilities knows no bounds. Don't let this remarkable opportunity pass you by. I'm talking so goddamn fast with this coffee. All right. Anyways, this is what we send out, and we send out 9,000 of these. I'll send it to
Just send it to me.
Yep. Vladimir.
So we're starting at 2. Tag could probably be there by 1
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay. So yeah,
We're
again,
doing 2, is it 2 to 5 that you're doing instead of 1 to 4 or 2 to 6? What?
2 to 5.
yeah, we said up 2 to 5. Yeah, and I would like I said, you guys feel free, whatever's in the ADU, just use it all. I just kept, I would just put like whatever 12 dogs on the grill, and it cooks really slow. You just turn it on. On Sunday we just didn't get a chance to wash it. The only thing you guys just need to bring is maybe a few like wash rags, and but there's like soap, there's soap ready there, there's gloves there, and then just something to to dry it. But you may need some napkins. I think we still have a gang of napkins, because normally when we do this we get like 50 to 75 people to come through. Last week we had 18 on Saturday and like 22 on Sunday, and then I got a lot of people that are calling that are like, oh, I'll just come over on Saturday, I'll just come over on Sunday. So there's a lot. What happened is there was a big deal in Morgan Hill for Trey Lance's house, and he's right around the corner. Let me show you where he's at.
Hey guys, I do have to run, but Joe, thank you for your time, and I'll circle with Tag if I miss anything else.
Okay, sounds good. You mean
All right. Thank you guys. See ya.
Disclosures, everything available?
Yeah, everything available. Yep.
Inspections, no
Yep.
inspections?
No inspections. All right, let me share screen one more time. Dude, this year went by so damn fast. I feel like we're over at Monk's Run yesterday. If I showed the text message of how many times this guy has called me too. Okay, so
So she's selling, she's moving to New York, you said, right? She got a place in New York?
Right there. Yeah, no, the property's vacant. So I forgot the combo code, but Danielle has it for the gate. Okay.
Thank her.
So you want to use my open house, we can use whatever open house signs, but I left one open house sign there to keep the gate open. Okay. Let me show you. This is here it is. This is Trey Lance's house. And it's on Eagle Springs Drive. It's 4 blocks from there, and he's gonna be open today too. I mean this weekend too. So
Good, that's drive traffic to us too.
yeah, this is his property right here. He's on half acre. It's a nice house. It ain't better than mine though. Anyways, just wanted to kind of, make you guys aware. Questions? No one? None?
I think I'm good. There's a
Cool.
lot of potential.
Yeah, quite a bit. Again, one to remember, but you guys recorded this is 15975 Union in Los Gatos, just to kind of show you what's possible with this type of loan. So hope that helps.
Got some notes.
Any
Tag, anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Am I gonna be there with Wesley tomorrow?
No, so you're gonna be in charge on Saturday, and he's gonna be in charge on Sunday. Both of you gonna have an agent, but you guys are responsible for everything.
But we're gonna have somebody else with us to walk in and out. Okay.
So you're still gonna be in charge, and I'm gonna let you know who I prepared you up with later today. Luba has it. All right, Tag, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Of course. Bye-bye.